guys, Mr. and Mrs. Flashback here for another week of video. If you can't tell, Cameron gets exasperated when I do that because I literally hold that pose and I don't tell him when I'm going to start. I just literally hold that pose and he just kind of like...
I'm not good at smiling. Smiling is Linda's favorite.
It's so fun. So it just, it's just one of my little extra ways to just, annoy him throughout the day.
She does a wonderful job. If you're new, this is Linda. I am Cameron. We are friends and we sell stuff online. We're also married.
Bruh.
Though she doesn't claim it all the time. We're going to get into what's sold here. It's our online
I don't
store.
claim it all the time.
No, just kidding. It's Monday. It's still raining here. It was a good day of sunshine. Then all of a sudden the rain's been hitting hard tonight.
Yeah, there was no clouds. It was crazy. Like, it was bright and shiny outside like a new penny. And then, well, not new pennies anymore. Sad.
Pennies are gone.
No more pennies.
But what's not gone is our sales. Because we have good sales today. So we're going to show you what's sold in our online store. We sell on platforms like eBay. We buy at garage sales, thrift stores, and estate sales. And we sell them online. Try to buy low enough where we can make some profit. Have a wide variety of stuff to show you. She still finds me funny to this day. It's the only thing keeping us going sometimes when life hits hard. Is a good laugh. So how do we do? And also stay tuned. There will be Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday sales.
Now we came in for Monday at 13 sales on our main platform, eBay. Over the weekend, if you watch our weekend video, we hit all 4 of our platforms. We do eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, and Depop, and we did all 4 of them, which was super cool. But today we only did 1. We had some activity on the other ones. Like, we did send out offers, accepted offers. We had all that stuff going, just not as much, going on. So, but 13 sales on our main platform, eBay, for just over $550.
Yep, and a good mix of stuff. Like I said, let's get into it.
First up, we start with this set of Barsetshire.
Barsetshire.
B-A-R-S-E-T-S-H-I-R-E. Barsetshire.
Anthony Trollope. I got these for $6 at a estate sale. It's really a bummer because this guy came in and he bought all the DVDs and a lot of good ones, and he bought them right before I got there. So that was a bummer. But on the bookshelf, I found one set worth it. $6 for the set. I never heard of it before. Looked it up and it sold for?
It sold for $55 shipped, and they are going eBay International.
With these books, or book sets in general, you should be looking out for them if you want to sell books, because book scanners, people who scan books, they're going barcode by barcode. Individually, this book's, or even if they did, they're not going to be able to. One book is not usually worth it. It's worth it when it's a set of books. So if you see a set on there,
barcode's not going to pull up the set.
Right. So usually they're going to skip over that, or if it's got no barcode at all, they'll skip it unless they think it's something worth typing in. And usually they're going so fast, they're looking for barcode. So little tip, that set sold for what, 50 something? $6? That's pretty good. Sold pretty, like in a month maybe. Next. Then
we got some shorts. These are Smoke Rise jean shorts. The speckled blue. They're men's size 34 with new tags. And the distressed sold for $32.50.
So our second pair of those, we sold another pair of shorts, different style.
Then we sold a Gym Shore piece over the weekend, the Nativity Angel, and then we sold this Gym Shore Heartwood Creek Split Rock on Superior Shore Lighthouse one.
Is it? I got
lots of good colors. Gym Shore pieces have some good colors on them.
And Gym Shore Disney can do pretty well too if you can find it.
So he's got all these pretty colors down here and the water and everything. There's your lighthouse. Super cute.
I got 3 or 4 of these for like $10 a piece, and we also got that Russian Lennox Angel princess thing, Snow Angel. Remember her? Yeah. She was like $100 and something. I paid $10. It was like $50 for 5 pieces or $40 for 4 pieces, something like that. This is our last one of the Gym Shores to sell, and it sold for?
Sold for $51 shipped.
Very good.
Then another set of our egg weights sold in black for $21 shipped, actually to a repeat buyer.
We're moving through these, unfortunately.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's good that we're selling them.
The bucket we have them in there, that's a heavy bucket, though. I try not to pull it all the way off the shelf because I cannot get it back up there.
Just one plastic bin, yeah. It's heavy for me.
It's heavy. Then we have this 2-piece of car seat belt covers for Hyundai. It sold for $18 shipped. Then on a PFAF,
I think it's just FAF.
PFAF showing machine, we have a bunch of the attachment feet, like little pieces and things. Sold for $33 and some change. I think there's like 4 feet in that set.
Yes.
Then off a Black & Decker Power Pro 2, we had the white blade, sold for $15 shipped. Then Christmas is on the way. We got
This is my favorite sale of the day.
Drummer Boy Toy Soldier blow mold. He is from $19.99.
He's a good looking dude.
Grand Venture blow mold and sold for $67.50, plus the buyer paid $82 in shipping.
I forgot where it's going.
That's a lot of shipping. Yes.
It seems like they got charged a lot for shipping. He is bulky though. I mean, he's bulky. So
Yeah.
we'll probably actually make a little bit on the shipping though, because I don't think it's going to cost that much. Probably like 30. So
It's pretty cool though.
yeah, he's cool. I think I paid $5 for him.
Not our style, so that's why
But I've never seen this one before, so I like the blow molds. We had sold the two Nutcracker or whatever they were, toy soldiers the other day.
Yeah.
The blue ones. I'd never seen the blue ones before, and we sold those.
Well, if you go on, like, if you watch the Christmas...
What was that?
His hair. Probably mine. Hopefully.
It's gray.
Wow, that hurts.
No,
my
there's no
feelings.
grays in there yet.
No, there's grays there.
I'm getting the
Salt and pepper look.
too much stress.
If you watch the greatest Christmas light display or something on ABC, they do like a contest across the United States of who's got the best. And there's a guy who has, I think he has like 400 and something different blow molds that he decorates his house. He has the vintage trains that actually go on the track. He has all these little drummer boys. He has like every kind of snowman, Santas. He has everything. Like, it's crazy. Like, if you just look up his house, like Christmas lights with the most blow molds, like, he's got like the record for it, and it takes him forever to set it up, but it was crazy.
We have a few at our house, but we don't. This is like not Linda style. So
No, and we bought a vintage blow mold, and that thing was expensive.
the bear.
And then his light was broken, so he had to get it. Bought it on eBay, so I messaged the buyer and said, "Yo, bro, it's $20 to fix this light." And he said, "Fine," and sent me a refund. So
Yeah, the cord was no good.
give him good feedback.
Yeah, I'll show you the Christmas stuff like we did the Halloween. If you watched it in one of our, as we get closer to Christmas, I'll show you when it's all decorated. Next.
Then from a local Angel View, Cameron picked up the Wherever Super Shooter Cookie Press. This is the motor handle power cord piece, sold for $18 shipped.
Usually part out the cookie press. We actually sold a piece this weekend for that. It usually always sells around Christmas time, the cookie press pieces.
Everyone starts doing the cookies and baking. Then $250 DVD and video game buy. We have Batman Rise of Sinzu for our Xbox, sold for $14 and some change. Then another $400 sweats buy. We have this Nike hoodie. It's a men's 2XL dry fit zip up, sold for $35 shipped.
That was a good one.
Then $700 manual buy. We have 99 Acura 3.2 TL ETM, sold for $21 shipped. And last but not least, off of a Canon Type Star 5, we have the S50 insert part.
Why I even list this? Who knows?
Sold for $9.50 shipped.
An old listing for sure. So,
Yeah.
but someone needed that, which is crazy. And that is all we got. Pretty good day though.
The cool thing is it was 3 sales that were old too. So.
Which 3?
The Canon, the manual, and the Black & Decker piece.
Yeah, the Black & Decker, I'm surprised it didn't sell faster. But that's okay. But yeah, getting out of here. We'll see you in a second with what sells. Tuesday. Back with sales for Tuesday. How did we do?
I forgot.
Well, we did sell some things.
We had 12 sales on our main platform, eBay, for...
She has a headache too, so this is
Sorry,
hard
guys.
for her.
Migraine.
To be clear, I said she did not have to work today. She chose to come out here.
It hurts whether I'm up or down, so I'm just gonna do it.
When all of you think that I'm mean for not having her here, sometimes she's hurting and she can't.
It does, guys.
And sometimes she pushes through. So what was it, 12 for, do you have any idea? Should be close.
I think it's for... I want to say it's 432.
Okay. I know we were over 300 and something because I checked earlier in the day. So either way, it's a pretty good day. Nothing really crazy, a lot of bread and butter, but let's get into it. First off.
First up,
It's adorable.
Okay, we got this Baby Gap little monster backpack. It's camo, and then it's got like a blue belly
like
and
a little
horns
corduroy.
and stuff. It's cute. Sent me a message and said, "Hey, could you do 20 on it?" They said they used to nanny for someone, and the little boy had that backpack, and it reminds her of like good times or something like that. So she wants it. So I was like, I can do 22. So did 22. It's been up since 2020.
I don't remember.
2, I believe, or 3. So I was
Couple years old.
Couple years old. Let's go ahead and move it along.
I think I paid $4 or something for it.
$22.
And it is super light, so it won't cost that much shit. Next, we've been selling a couple of these.
Vintage Chicago Bears NFL Looney Tunes crossover hat. It's the Bears, and then you got Taz on there.
There's a little stain right here. It does have
I
this
think he's
little...
on there twice, right? He's on the side and he's on there.
And then it says Taz in the back. Snapback. We had a Packers one we sold. We had Chargers we sold. And we have a Chiefs one as well. And I think I have a Cowboys one that's unlisted, needs to be cleaned.
And you got them all from the same person, right?
$25 for a whole trash bag full of hats. There were other hats in there that I think we sold a couple as well. But this one sold for?
It's 31 and some change.
They've all sold for around that $30, $28, $35 mark. So it's been very good.
Next up, the Disney 200 buy. That's not it.
Oh, I skipped one.
So we had the Disney 330 buy, which was our first set of ornaments and Tigger items. And then the guy we got them from came back and had more from the lot.
Real
the Disney
crystal,
so
right?
Cameron paid $200 for these. This one's a cool one. Our best one we sold was the Rapunzel in her wedding dress with Eugene, and she had the brown hair, not the blonde hair, for $330 for that one ornament.
And these are sketchbook memories, I think is what they are. Sketchbook.
Yeah, Disney sketchbook ornaments. Yeah.
So they have different ones. There's a lot that are worth like $20, but you'll find some that are worth like 60, 70, and then we sold the one for $300. The hair color was the determining factor we found out for why it was worth so much. And that one sold like instantly, I think, when we got them.
That was like our first one to sell because that's a rare one to get. And yeah, obviously $330 rare. So.
And then the second batch we got like, I don't know, maybe 10 ornaments, maybe 12. There's a couple of broken ones too that I didn't really include in that. We've already sold, I think, almost $100 worth of them. We sold a couple for 20, and then 20 something, 30 something, and then we sold one for 60 something, the Roger Rabbit one.
The Roger Rabbit was
so we're probably $100 in sales for 200, and then today we sold.
This is the 2015 Rescuers Bianca and Bernard Diamond one.
I had no idea what their names were.
No, I don't even remember watching Rescuers. But it is a really good one to look out for because it did sell for $102 shipped.
So that'll get us close to our money back, and then we have the rest to sell, which will be nice. And then we have a couple of broken ones. We had some broken ones in the first one as well. So Linda's going to try to see if she can repair some. If so, we might do a little repaired ornament lot and sell them that way with some broken ones, whatever we have left, and just see if we can make some extra money out of those. So then we sold this guy.
This is a Fontanini piece. It's a vintage donkey from the Nativity, the 1980s set, and that sold for 17 and some change.
These Fontanini ones do well, especially the animals.
People like to get the animals, guys.
So
extra animals for their nativity scenes.
Yep, and then we have this contraption. Looks like it fell on some kind
from
of
the
motor.
Papel automatic pasta maker. This is a replacement part. It's the front faceplate. Sold for just under $29 shipped. Cameron's gonna pick up the pasta. He got another one. There it is, guys, the pasta maker. So it's underneath here, it's this piece.
Yeah.
Where it comes out.
The best selling piece is usually the piece we just sold, or there's this white little screw right here you can kind of see. That one sells pretty well, I think, for 20 something. This is not a fast selling piece though. If you're gonna pick this up, I picked it up because we've sold through a couple pieces that we've had of it. I have a couple more listed still. I paid $5 for it it was really cheap. Most of it ends up getting tossed. You can sell, there's like a little...
Not a lot of people make homemade pasta
There's a little screw you can sell, a couple little pieces, but for the most part, not worth it. I think there's like little discs in there, maybe too, you could sell. But if you're getting them, get it cheap and expect it to take a while. So for $5, it was worth it picking up the whole set.
Then out of our yearbooks, we have this 2008 Marietta Valley High School yearbook out of Marietta, California. Sold for just under $60 shipped. It is all written in and everything, somebody's yearbook, but somebody else needs it. So 2008, still got a couple years till their 20-year reunion, but
wait a second,
somebody wants it.
When did I graduate? That's a year after me, right?
He didn't go to his reunions, guys.
I wasn't allowed to. There's too many women there, my wife said.
It had nothing to do with that. It had to do with the fact that he was living in California.
Yeah.
He went to school in Florida. So
and maybe what else
paying for that trip all the way back would not have been great for a 10-year
But would you have let me go by myself?
No. Maybe your sister went with you, sure. I trust your sister.
Well, at least there's that. Next.
Then we have this GAF Viewmaster. This is a Reels A195 for Palm Springs. It's from the 60s. It's vintage. It's got 3 reels and then a couple little pamphlets with it. And that sold for $18 shipped.
We spent like $5 on this plus the unit. We sold a bunch for $100. We sold another. We sold like a Pink Panther one or no Roadrunner one. We sold. Yeah. I have a couple more listed. These the old ones do well if you can get them. Plus, Linda's ridden this thing before.
Yeah, I have, guys.
Maybe not when it was pictured.
No,
it was different now, but she has.
I wouldn't have gotten in it if it looked like that.
She went on that with one of her old friends, and it was a good time. They got to ride that. Who did you meet at the top?
Oh,
Lance Bass.
Lance Bass was in Palm Springs having dinner with his husband and their children, and that's the time they go because then people don't bug them because it was 8 o'clock at night and it was freezing, and they were having dinner. So
she met Lance Bass.
It was super cool, guys.
Next
up, Led Zeppelin vinyl In Through the Out from 1979, sold for 15 and some change.
That does have a little marking on there, which doesn't help the value.
No, it doesn't.
Next.
From our Libraries Used Bookstore.
Which I'm hoping this is accurate. I'm not sure. That may be marked wrong.
When's the last time you bought CDs there?
Oh, but I remember I bought a bunch of Latin CDs online, but it wasn't these ones. So I'm guessing it must be right.
Okay. So, Los Triunfadores de Sion. 2 different ones. Sold for $34 shipped.
Otro Triunfo Más and Junto a Ti. That's how they pronounce it.
We're good at this.
No, we're not. You're Spanish. I'm not.
I am Mexican, not Spanish.
Well, your family doesn't speak any Spanish. Your mom does.
My mother does, and
she's
is
not Mexican.
whiter than me.
Right. Next.
Vintage U.S. Navy shirt in a large short, which means it's a large size, but it's shorter here. In the combat camo, woodland camo, sold for $30 shipped. Then we have this LA Lakers 1985 World Champs patch, sold for $18 shipped.
We had like 10 of those plus a bunch that are stained. Paid $5 for all of them, so every time they sell, it's awesome.
And last but not least, Savers. Karen picked up these Bose Cinematic Series 1, 2, or 3 gemstone speakers, a pair, and it sold for $26 for the pair. We
spent $40 on the whole unit except for the sub, and I'm parting it out. So we sold the unit for $80. We did have to offer like a $20 refund on it because he said the disc tray wasn't working after shipping.
Yeah.
But we still made most of our money back on the first. Then we sold this, plus we have the cords, the remote. I don't know if the remote sold yet, but some other things were with it as well. So it ended up being a pretty good deal. We usually part out those Bose units. So that's all we got. We got to get this packed up, and we'll be back in a second with what sells on Wednesday. Back with sales for
Wednesday.
How did we do?
Not as good.
Babe, come on.
My bad. We went way lower because like we were at 5 and then we're at 4 and now we're at 3. So we did
only $3 in sales, which is crazy.
Yeah.
For a real business.
I don't know how we did that. But it was 12 sales across 2 of our platforms for $385. So we were close, but not close enough.
Yeah.
So.
I'm happy with some of the stuff that moved out here. So let's get into it.
First up on Poshmark, we have this men's Lurking Class t-shirt in a 2XL. It's like a skateboard brand. So for $15 plus the buyer paid shipping.
Oddly enough, this is from our $4 sweat buy. We sold another Lurking Class, the camo one.
Oh, the camo one was cool.
Poshmark as well.
Camo flames.
That one sold for I think 20 plus shipping. This one sold 15, but still it was crazy because both this brand sold on Poshmark from our $4 sweat buy.
Lurking Class.
Yeah, I don't know if I have any more of those. We'll have to see. But yeah, it seems to be a brand that. And we are back. We had a brief intermission. You didn't see it, but our son came in and decided he told us he was going to go play. Mind you, it is 10:45. He's only been asleep for a few hours, and he has to sleep for the rest of the night for school tomorrow. But he keeps waking up early and
the last 3 nights he's gotten up at like this time, and he comes in and he just says something random.
But he was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go play." No, you're not. You're going back to bed. He's an interesting guy. So
taking after his mom with the sleepwalking. Super fun.
Super fun for me because I have to deal with both of them. And my son, who also, the oldest, who sleep talks.
He does.
Has full-on conversations that make no sense.
Even with himself.
Yeah, and then also he'll be like, just stop, forget it. Because I think he wakes up a little bit and realizes that he's talking, and then
Super fun, guys.
our daughter, the littlest, is the only one who doesn't do any of that so far.
She just doesn't want to go to bed.
And she also does gymnastics in her sleep. So
Yeah.
she spins around, kicks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We hope she doesn't end up in our bed every single night, but she does.
Parenthood. What a blessing. Next up.
First on eBay, we have the Center of Science and Industry Museum from Ohio souvenir patch. It's a COSI, and that sold for $13.50 shipped.
Crazy for a little patch. I Google Lens that to figure out what it was.
Yeah, because you would never know, like,
Right.
who knows what that is.
And it's listed and it's sold. So cool.
Cool. Then Cameron picked up he picked up 3 of this Monster Bug Zapper. It's a 2800 volt high performance electric indoor fluorescent
I have some
bug killer. They do have some bug damage,
No
some
bug
box
damage.
but they are still really good. They are as seen on TV products. Cameron paid,
I think 5 each for them, maybe 4. These are from the lady who sells us the nail polish and other kind of multi-quantity items. So I got 3 of them. She actually had another one, but the box was really destroyed, and I was like, I just don't want to
egg
deal with
weights,
it.
guys. Egg weights, nail polish. Blender, or not the blenders, the bread makers, and then also the steamers that we
the steamer. She also sold us the solution for the shaving stuff. We sold a bunch of those.
Oh, the bronze stuff.
Yeah, she also
and
sold
those little razors, right? The little like bikini trimmer things.
Yeah, well, contour.
Yeah.
She sold us those. All of these, I have a bunch of invitations from the 2000s for different like parties for like Powerpuff
like
Girls,
all kinds of like vintage stuff in there too.
Blue's Clues, just stuff like that. All kinds of vintage ones from the early 20s. All those, a whole crate of them for $20. We get really good deals from her. But she sold me these. She had, like I said, one more, but it was kind of damaged. I passed. Oh, she also sold us the hairnets, which we sold one of.
Oh, the box.
Anything we get multi-quantity, it seems like it's from her. So I hope she has a sale this weekend so I can go. Anyways,
I don't know though, because it rains.
Hopefully
it rained on Saturday, and now hopefully it won't. We're having like a week of rain. It's crazy.
Rain's the worst for garage sellers. But I did get some stuff at the estate sale this weekend in the rain. Anyways,
He did.
These 2 sold for?
The pair, someone bought 2 of them. Came in at $100 ship, so they're like almost $50 a piece, like $49.99 each one, and so they bought 2 of them. Then
these are awesome.
Karen likes picking these up. These are California Creations, ready to paint. Are they ceramic or are they plaster? You know how we tell? We throw it.
Well, I can do that if I want to lose the sale, but I don't.
I think they're plaster.
Yeah, I don't know, but either way, we've sold these before.
They're
even
like that chalky kind of thing. I don't know.
Yeah, and you can basically paint them, and it has like some instructions on here on what you should be painting and everything. But
yeah, it says like red, green, blue, like.
But a lot of people will paint them their own style for their own village.
To match their village.
I've sold it. California Creations is a brand. I've sold these before, sealed, and even I had one that was open but unpainted, and I identified what it was and sold it. I got 4 of these at the thrift store for $4 each, I believe. Saw them. I was like, gotta have them.
We're at Angel View.
Was with one of my friends our friends who's starting to resell, and he had no idea. He was like, why are you picking those up? And I'm like, brother, you don't even understand.
He's a baby reseller. He's starting out.
So got it for $4. It's been listed for maybe 2 weeks max, and it sold for
this individual one that's City Hall sold for $45 shipped.
I got a church, and I got the Hamden House, which I don't know what.
2 of those.
2 of the Hamden House. I got 4 in total. So these have always sold every time we've had them. There's different ones. There's Wowie Crafts. They make something similar where you can kind of paint it. It's a little bit different, not houses, but different kinds of painting things.
And when we come around to Christmas time, they get popular because people go, okay, it's time to add to my village. So
these are smaller ones, so there are bigger ones too.
I just measured them out, and these ones are 5 inches tall, and then they're about 4.5 wide. So 5 1/4 maybe. Like the Hamden House is a little bit taller, like 5 1/4, but most of them are like 5 by 4s. So they're not huge. They're like small village. We're not talking like like a Department 56 house. We're talking like a dinky
Department
house.
28 half.
Oh, I get it. It's funny.
Next. It's really easy to make laugh sometimes.
A Fujifilm wrapped in bubble wrap. They get the bubble wrap too. It's the 320 IXZ point and shoot camera, tested working, sold for $22.50 shipped. I think it got sent back, which is why it's wrapped.
I don't know if it did.
I don't know.
But that one is not very valuable.
No, $22.50. Then we have this vintage Hoot Nanny, the Magic Designer Spirograph toy. It's a drawing thing. It's like those ones you get where you stick it in there and you go in and you go like this, but it moves it around in a certain area. We all had them as kids. They weren't all
maybe not
like
all kids had them. I mean, but yeah.
A lot of kids had them. They weren't like that with all the metal on them, but it was like the other one.
This is $1 at a garage sale in our neighborhood after I dropped my kids off at school one day.
And it sold for just under $28 shipped.
Yes.
One of those vintage pieces. Then we got a Ping Karsten V60i Isopure putter. It is a steel shaft, right-handed one. It is made in the USA, which is cool.
You can try to grab the right one. I did.
And it sold for just under $56 shipped, which is a good price.
Especially because we haven't sold a club in a few weeks.
No, it's past golf season. We're
usually the winter time, the clubs slow down. There are some places, Texas, Florida, California, that still buy clubs, Arizona.
Where it doesn't snow.
Yeah, well, there's still people golfing, but the other northern, usually not as much unless it's a gift, possibly. Yeah. But this is from, I think, our Ping buy. I think we only have 1 or 2 Ping putters left. We had 12, and we sold through most of them. Next. She's a strange bird.
That was a $700 manual buy. We sold manual. We haven't sold a manual in a minute, and then now we sold 2 yesterday, 1 during the week, and now this one. This is a 2004 Acura 3.5 RL and navigation service supplement manual. Sold for just under $13 shipped.
Not a whole lot, but yeah.
Then from our Angel View, you're going to see 2 different pieces. Not the same buyer. Cameron picked up
I thought for sure it would have been.
I know. Cameron picked up a Wherever Super Shooter electric cookie press. And we sold the barrel replacement, which is all the cookie goes into that. Sold for $16 shipped. And then after that, someone else bought the barrel cap replacement, which is that piece which holds the cookie thingies on. And that piece sold for $10 shipped. So
with these,
literally one right after the other. You would have
I
thought
was
it
like,
was
oh,
the
they must
same
have bought
person.
both, and I didn't even check.
Totally different.
These pieces, this cookie press always sells well when you part it out during the winter season, Christmas time especially. You'll see people replace pieces on it. So if you do have them, you want to part it out. It's not worth a ton. I don't recommend spending a ton on it. But if you have a complete set, you can sell it or you can part it out during this time. Next
up, a vintage 1990s white Brooks and Dunn Honky Tonk University snapback.
You can see the way it was actually stored was like this. So there's yellowing.
Oxidation.
Yes, yellowing.
Oxidation.
The Brooks, there are some Brooks and Dunns that have like, I think like the lightning and stuff like you see on the shirts, like lightning or like different kind of crazy colors. Those sell really well. But this is a lower end one. I paid 50 cents or $1 for it, and it sold for
sold for $28 shipped.
It's pretty good.
I've been watching Wedding Dress Restoration, and the yellowing is called oxidation.
Well, hopefully you learn how to restore them, and then you can restore our stuff.
I have been doing a great job at learning. They're fun.
Will you be doing it though?
Probably not, because they have a whole big old setup for restoring all that stuff.
Don't want to overdo it.
No. Next up, Cameron picked up The Return of the Gods, uncensored by Jonathan Kahn. It turns out that, yeah, it's valuable, but it was actually more valuable to part it.
No. It would have been, it probably will be more valuable, I guess, technically to part it out this way, but very slow. I would have sold it as a complete set, but I am missing 2 discs.
Oh, so that's why he had to part it out, because he doesn't even have the full thing.
It was at an estate sale. I think I paid $1 for it or $2, and I was like, I looked and I was like, oh, look, all the discs are in here. Well, they were all like spread out where when I quickly glanced, it didn't see these big openings.
Yeah, it's one of those weird ones where it's like they double up on them.
Yeah, and it was like I didn't really notice that there were a couple missing, and there are. And this sells, I think, for like 30 or 40 bucks by itself as a whole set. So I was like, oh, great, for $1 or $2, it's great, but it wasn't. So I decided to sell it piece by piece, which will be a very slow process. But the first one sold.
Number 5.
This 5
for 14 and some change,
which is pretty good.
We're halfway to what it would have been if we had the whole thing.
I'm the only person really selling them disc by disc, so if anyone needs one, if they want to buy the one disc, they'll have to buy mine for now. We also did this with the Anthony Bourdain series. I forgot what his series is called. Yeah, he did pass away, but his series, I got it, and it was missing 1 or 2 discs, and we've been selling the discs separately.
I think we only have 1 left.
Yeah, we made really good money on it, but again, it's very slow to do it this way. I don't recommend it unless you have the space and just like to squeeze every dollar that you can.
Or you just make a mistake and pick up a thing thinking it's full, but it's not.
Yes. So that was just moving too fast at the estate sale. And honestly, like usually I'm just checking if they're this, if it looks clean, move forward. Because you're only paying $1.50, $2, but you got to be a little.
Not like when we're at the thrift store. When you're paying more
$4?
than that, then you're opening up every single one and looking
for
at
this
all
set
of
would
it.
be like $6 to $8 at Savers.
We did that at Savers the other day. He goes, here, check this stack while he's scanning everything else. And I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, we're good.
Or you get the wrong disc in there. So it's better when I'm spending more money, I'm going to check. When I'm spending less, I'll check, but sometimes I'll be a little bit, too quick.
Yeah, it happens.
So that's all we have. We'll be back in the next second with what sells on Thursday. Back with sales for, look at my hair, Thursday. How do we do?
Good. Mainly because of one item
Yeah.
that carried us today.
I don't even know if we'd make it if it was for the rest.
No, without the one item, yeah, we wouldn't even, well, we'd be over halfway. That gives you a hint. If you do math.
And yesterday we sold that golf club and they canceled. We packed it all up. They said their son ordered it as a birthday gift for himself, but he didn't have permission to order it. So whether that's true or not, who knows? But that was canceled. So that one did not go out. Yeah. So it's good we had this big one today to boost us off. Let's see how we did.
So we came in at 10 sales across, sorry guys, I'm losing my voice. 10 sales across 3 of our platforms for literally cents under $800.
Pretty nice. Let's get into it.
We'll start off on Depop, where we sold one of our items out of the $400 sweats buy. It's an LRG, Lifted Research Group windbreaker, size 4XL. So it is a bigger one. One of the few bigger items that we got in the buy, because it was mainly 2XL, 3XL. That did sell for $18 and some change, plus the buyer paid shipping.
Mm-hmm. That was on Depop, so that was nice.
Yeah. Then we go over to Poshmark, where we sold this pair of vintage Abercrombie & Fitch board shorts in
These look remind me of like my high school days. A lot of kids in Florida wearing these.
They're a blue
richer kids than me, of course.
Hawaiian print with like the biscuits on them. They're like Y2K status, size large, and those did sell for $37 plus the buyer paid shipping.
We got 2 of those. I got a green pair as well. I don't remember. I don't know where I got them from.
I don't know.
Savers or Salvation Army? I don't remember where. But I got 2 of them at the same place. I think I paid about $6 or $7 a piece. Next.
Then we go over to eBay. We start off with this cute piece. This is a framed vintage completed needlepoint.
Looks
It's
good.
a rainbow hot air balloon with the sun in the background. 6.5 inch by 6.5 inch cute framed piece. So for $26 shipped.
I paid a couple bucks for it. I just like these when I see them.
He does.
I almost bought them the other day, but I wanted too much.
Then from our ornaments, I don't know, were these in part of that?
Different ornament
Okay,
set.
so this is a pair of Disney ornaments. These are the Rescuers Bernard and Bianca from the Rescuers, the movie. This is them. They're that kind of like that soft, like felt kind of feel to them. Flocked ornaments, and those did sell for $14 shipped. Not in the same Disney buy.
I bought a box of ornaments for $10. We sold the Scooby-Doo ones out of there. And these were in there as well.
Cool.
So.
Then Andrea Bocelli, Under the Desert Sky on DVD, sealed, sold for $9 shipped. Then from Camp 2025, you guys know we got those Nico items, NIKKO. These are the Christmas time octagon serving bowls. It is the one with the tree with the bear and the gifts underneath it.
That's what most of ours are, and these are different bowls because some of them are rounded, but we have also a set of the octagon ones.
Yeah, so octagon meaning it has 8 sides on it.
Look at your geometry paying off.
They are 7-inch bowls, and that set of 4 did sell for $49 and some change.
We're in these. I want to say I spent $29 on all the octagon stuff plus a little coffee thermos, and it ended up being like $1 a piece, so $4 into those for $49. We've already sold 1 set of the octagon plates already, and now we have the bowls, and I have another set, 2 sets of plates, little plates, and 1 more set of bowls. Plus we have the circular plates and stuff. But we sold a lot of it already. Yeah. And we want to sell it before Christmas.
Preferably.
We've already made plenty of money probably from our summer vacation. We're already in the profit, but we still
so we can pay for that summer vacation.
Yeah, we're starting now to actually be in the profit. We already made our money back that we invested for the stuff, and now we're making profit.
So we can pay for our winter vacation to Florida. Next up,
things cost a lot of money.
Yeah, they do. Especially 5 seats on a plane, guys. Next up, Cameron got this Vince Camuto pyramid ring. It's a chunky pave gold tone
Whatever that means.
statement ring. Sold for $15 shipped.
That was Google to figure out what it was.
Then Cameron got a couple of these vintage Fruit of the Loom women's slippers in like the ballerina style.
They're called Isotoner. One brand is or whatever, but this is a Fruit of the Loom one.
And that one did sell for $18.50 shipped.
Yeah, I paid $1 a piece for those.
They're kind of like the ones you get like probably like around the holidays when they put all these cutesy little things out and you put them in the gift baskets that nobody wants, but
yeah, somebody wants them.
Somebody wants them.
Not for a lot though.
Then out of $400 Sweats Buy, we have this Primitive skateboard hoodie. It's a gray pullover, men's extra large. It's got the Primitive P, but it's in like the floral print. And that sold for $29 shipped.
And I just listed a couple other I've never heard of the brand, but I got a couple of them to list some t-shirts as well in there. So that brand might sell for us, but we're slowly moving through the $400 Sweat Buy, and I have a lot more to list. So anything we can move is great.
Luckily, it's gold right now.
Yeah, so it's a good time.
Then, last but not least, this big bad boy, which if you did some math on there, you realize we're only at like $260. So now we have the big one. This is the $800 doll buy. This is a Tonner Tyler 2018 Outlander Collection Claire Fraser basic 16-inch doll. She is considered rare because obviously with the Outlander one, the series, they only made so many of them for that series. So this is her. She is in that white dress. She has the black, no, it's kind of like a dark brown wig, and she's got these cute ankle boots on. I think there was probably more in her box, or
There's a stand here.
There's a stand, and then probably there was more cushioning around her in the box, but she doesn't have it all anymore.
I'm tying her down right now. Well,
Cameron's tying her in. She's got like the back of the box has like ribbon in it where it like holds her in place, so she stays where she's supposed to stay in the box, so she doesn't move around. So we'll tie her in nice and neat so she can be staying in her box without going all over the place. And go around her neck.
That's where it goes. It looks like.
Oof. Poor girl.
So like I feel like it's.
But she is a very pretty doll. She was one of our $800 dolls, and she did sell for $540 shipped.
Yeah, one of our better selling ones.
Yeah.
We've had a couple. I think we sold one for.
And she is from 2018, so it's not like she's very old. She's only 7 years old. So I think there was an Outlander movie or an Outlander series that people watch. So she's probably from that. I didn't watch it, so I have no idea. But let's see.
But I will say that
he's gonna try to put her in so you guys can see her a little better.
Well,
But she has
also for my own doing, so
and his own, so we don't forget. But she is the completely movable doll. Everything you have that bends on her as well.
Posable.
Except for her fingers. Her fingers are not posable. That would be crazy if like even the little digits all bent too. Oof, that would be intense. There we go. He knows how to tie shoes, so he can tie the ribbons. There she is. So she is very pretty. Still has her.
And they really got her tied down anyway.
Still has her hairnet on. But yeah, so she is the most recent doll to sell. We haven't sold one in a minute.
Yes, but I will say this, guys. We spent, how much did I spend? $800?
$800.
$800 on all this. We got 39. Well, we actually. Well, 39 items, 38 of them were dolls, and then, or doll boxes, I should say, and then there was one outfit which we already sold. But at the same, I spent $800 because that was $780. For $20, I got a backpack from Ed Hardy, which we sold, and I got 2 cameras, which we also sold for like $100 and $100 or $80. It was like $200 in cameras plus I think $50 for the backpack. So on top of what we already spent, we got those as a good deal. We've already made, we're in $6,000 of profit prior to this doll selling. That means making our $800 back, not including the camera and the backpack, just in dolls, we've already made $6,000. And
crazy,
probably about, we bought this, when did I buy this?
It was around summer because it was hot.
I think it was before our vacation.
Yeah.
So probably like April or May. Probably May.
So it's been about 6 months.
In about 6 months, we've made $6,000. And I tied her in a little better with her arm. So.
Very pretty.
So we also will put some padding in there, some bubble wrap and stuff.
Just keep her in place,
Yeah, exactly. But
her box isn't perfect, but
we're not trying to boast
really great
about the doll buy. I'm just saying it's one of those crazy buys that happen where you just run up on a sale and I've been to that guy's sale before for other stuff, but he didn't have these. But to have those and to make it, and we still are making money. And we have a few up there, maybe 6 or 7 more.
Yeah, there's not
8
many
more.
up there left.
I have a couple in here that are loose because one doll had like 3 dolls in it, one box. So when I said I bought 38 boxes, some of those were multiple dolls in there, but they won't sell for that much. They're usually the nude ones, and they're not as desirable as the ones that are like fully in their box and clothed.
Yeah.
But I'll say it was
obviously for collectors. They're gonna want them special.
Probably maybe our 3rd Best Buy ever.
Right up there with the circus bears.
No, our Best Buy is probably the $700 manual buy is probably the Best Buy, and then it's probably the $1,200 tool buy, which is from the same guy.
Good old Steve.
It's either this or the rock and roll buy, because we made a lot of money in the rock and roll buy.
Those shirts were good.
And we made in records and CDs and
so
DVDs.
much
We
stuff.
made, and we bought guitar pedals from there. So
there was so much stuff.
The rock and roll probably has this one edged out a little bit just because of how much we sold, and we're still selling. So this may be the 4th Best Buy, and then the 5th one would be the $500 manual buy, which was from a different guy that we bought a storage unit by.
The very beginning. Our first manual buy.
Not that you guys care about this, but when I recall our buys, those are probably the
He gets excited.
4 best ones. What would be the 5th?
He does have a spreadsheet, guys.
Well, now, back then, I didn't really keep the good SKU of everything, but we have a SKU in eBay to track big buys, but I also go and input it into my own spreadsheet, which is I call it my bulk buy tracker. And so I put it in there so I can see how much profit I make, because I just like to be able to see when I make these buys how much they paid off, because they're just cool and I like math. So like on our car parts buy, we've made over $1,100 on a $35 bucket of car parts, and we're still selling.
Yeah, we still have a whole bucket of car
the dog
parts.
buy, we spent $200. We've made $100 of profit. So
Woo!
that buy was, and it was one I knew I was going to take a while, but we're doing well. We're making money. It's just slower.
Yeah.
So
Some of them are slower.
Yeah, I'm just tracking them. The Franklin, or we bought the Franklin bookshelf books or whatever, the 100 greatest stories.
Oh, those are nice.
We made $1,000 in that buy too, for $50 from Facebook Marketplace, and we still have some that are selling. That was also this year. So there's a lot of cool buys we've had. That was a great one, that Facebook Marketplace one. I got in, and
they're hard to find now too. Cameron used to find them. We used to do little trips all over the place to pick up stuff, but now it's harder because a lot of resellers use it to sell.
And there's people that they're not working, so all day they can just look on there and look at, and you can look everything up, so it's really easy. So you got to be quick, or you got to find something really obscure. Back then, I used to be able to pick up stuff. I could pick up stuff
he would
every day.
have 3 items. He's like, okay, on my way home, I have 3 items to pick up, so I'm gonna go ding, 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 and then I'll be home. And I'm like, oh man.
And because I was commuting to work, I could pass through all these cities,
all the different cities, and he would schedule it out so he could pick up at certain times on the way home.
The best buy probably from Facebook before that was the chess buy. You guys probably don't care about all this, but
you can tune out.
There was a guy who had a bunch of chess books, 6 boxes, Home Depot
boxes?
small. No, Home Depot small. It's a little bit bigger than a banker box, probably, full of chess books. And it was actually a lady, but it was her grandpa's or her uncle's or something. And she wanted $10 a box. But you couldn't pick what was in there. You just had to take them all. Like whatever box, you pick a box, and it was it. And I was like, I'll take them all. I just looked up a couple books that I could see on the top, and I was like, $60. I've already seen $60 in value. There's got to be more, and there was. We sold hundreds and hundreds of dollars of chess books. She sold some on Amazon, and then any ones that weren't valuable, we made lots, and then we sold 2 or 3, 4 lots of 10 chess books each. And we probably made.
Didn't realize how much value was in chess stuff.
Right. And we still have some. Every once in a while, we'll sell one. You'll sell a chess. Like, oh, there's a chess book.
There's a little stack of chess stuff.
So. Those were the days. Facebook Marketplace OfferUp used to be so fun back then because there was no competition here, and I could just go out and pick stuff up all day. Now it's like good luck. Yeah, good luck. Every once in a while though, I'll find something. But I'm looking for the obscure. I'm looking for stuff. I'm not looking for video games. I'm not looking for bows.
Did you get the Dungeons and Dragons off Facebook Marketplace? Dungeons and Dragons.
That was 2 years ago. That wasn't this year. That was the year before. I just happened to pull it up, and it was just listed a minute ago, and she wanted $40 for 2 banker boxes of Dungeons and Dragons.
And that smells good.
And she's like, what was she like? She was like,
I think she said there's value, but
Yeah, she goes, I know they have value. I just want them out. I'm cleaning out my shed. I don't want to list them. I just want them gone. If you can make money, I'm taking them. I'm like, I'm on my way. And I went and picked them up. And by the time I got there, she goes, I had like 8 people message me. They offer me more money. She goes, I don't care. You know, I'm like, are you sure you don't want more? She goes, no, this is what I told you. I agreed to it. I know it's worth money. She was moving out of state. And so she had a shed she had to clean out. And I'm like, anything else? She goes, no, mostly just garden tools and stuff. And I was like, okay. And we probably made almost $1,000 on that buy too.
Yeah.
That was another lucky one. Super blessed. But that's all. We got to get this packed up. We'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.